me just show you this thing. It is nighttime. So it might be a little bit dark. This is what I call it the Fireball 1A. There's no actual like rocket engines on this. This just has SLBs, solid rocket boosters, that stands for, and they run differently to a rocket engine. But either way, SLBs, full power all the time. Yeah, pretty much. This is basically, it's just a fun design. With this amount of SLBs on the design, you'll see what happens. Okay, let me just show you this thing. It is nighttime. So it might be a little bit dark. This is what I call it the Fireball 1A. There's no actual like rocket engines on this. This just has SLBs, solid rocket boosters, that stands for, and they run differently to a rocket engine. But either way, SLBs, full power all the time. Yeah, pretty much. This is basically, it's just a fun design. With this amount of SLBs on the design, you'll see what happens. Are you ready? Yeah, a lot of these SLBs down here explode. Well, actually, it's not the case that the SLBs explode. I think the decouplers melt. And because of that, the SLBs just shoot off all over the place. You can see like all of this stuff's just red hot. These are the structural supports. All of the connectors down here are red hot. Basically, the friction from the atmosphere is what happens. They just melt off. And when that happens, it loses structural support for the other SLBs down here, which then just shoot off randomly. Right, so that got me up to 268,000 meters. That's just the SLBs. That's just the first stage of SLBs on this SLB mad train that I've designed. I'm glad they've added friction, like the destruction of things to this. At one point that wasn't in the game. Yeah, it's still going up, Farrell. I mean, at the moment my altitude's 145,000, 147,000. It's going up meters, and it's going to take me another 3 minutes to hit the apex of the orbit. Well, my burn, as it were. What I can do is I can adjust that, which is what I'm going to do. When I get up to that altitude, I'm going to fire off the next set of SLBs. Now, these SLBs down here are all used up. There's no fuel left in them. So what I'm going to do, if I can... Uh-oh, I've got a problem. The decoupler's broken. Ah, no! Why you do this game? Oh. Boo. That's this one, I think. Or is it? No, maybe not. Oops. Fun times with KSP. Number 2. There we go. Right, so we've decoupled a lot of dead weight there. That's going to make turning in this space a little bit easier. We did lose one of the main SLBs up here as well. Well, actually, more than one. I can decouple these as well if I want to. But this should be okay. They'll decouple when I activate the next stage anyway. Alright, we just about to get to 2 minutes to the collapses. There we go. This little marker down on the nav board down here, that's pro grade. With regards to, like, you know, sorting out your orbit and everything like that, there is an easier option. I've got MechJeb, but I've not got it installed on this. Like I say, this is mainly just a silly fun vehicle. If you want to get, like, test a vehicle, actually properly get into orbit, you put MechJeb on it for an easy time. Okay, 248. Should be. Alright, we're still about 1 minute away. I'll warp to that point. There we go. Now, I'm going to wait for the nav board to correct. And then we burn prograde. I would activate the SRBs now, but they're all the way down here. The next set. And that means I won't have that much control over the direction of the rocket. Come on. Alright, let's do it. Oh, wait a minute. These are big ones. Oh. Well, it looks like we're going into orbit then. Possibly. What happens to this? You have to hit a certain amount of speed to get orbit. Now I'm in, well, kind of in orbit now. It means that we lost a rocket. Shit. When things go wrong in space. No. No. Right, so what did that do to my orbit? Okay, not much. Right. We've got a slight control problem now. It's going to take it, oh god, probably about 5 minutes to sort itself out. I've got 33 seconds before I hit the apoapsis. Come on. It appears as though we had a slight malfunction, sort of. I think I kind of missed what happened there, but I think 2 of the engines broke off. Purely accidental. Possibly ran into some space junk or an asteroid or something, I don't know. Oh god, it's not stabilizing. We've gone past the oh god. Yeah, this is not good. This is really not good. We need to get rid of that weight. There we go, got rid of one. Come on, stabilize. I'm losing altitude. Pilot's fine, that's Jebediah. Jebediah's completely okay with this. Should really put RCS on this. Because this isn't the first time I've managed to get this into orbit. And this happens more often than I'd care to mention. Or at least with this design. But this is, like I say, it's just a mess around really. Slowing down. Come on. Come on. I'm losing electrical charge. I think the issue is there's too much weight down this end. You know, with those 4 SRBs there. Actually, they're out of fuel. They are off. Uh-oh. Didn't really mean to activate that there, but... Oh. It's gaining control. Hooray! Hooray for SRPs! Put right of fuel with that one. Alright, we still got more left though, so we'll use those. Fire them! Come on! God! Oh! Come on! Come on! There we go! Alright, now we need to retrograde. Oh, now we need to program. Oh. I'm trying to make it so... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we left orbit. I wanted to try and keep it within orbit and maybe to try and get it back into re-entry, but no. We're going into space. It's going to end up having its own separate orbit away from Kevin. If you leave that completely. I could mount a rescue one and we'll at least do that later, but we won't do it this time.